other one is a little bit positive southeast. But yeah, I used to remember seeing Yeah. Yeah. So you weren't in the band, were you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you look like one of the guys in the band.
Oh, those band guys.
Were you here?
Yeah. No, I wasn't here earlier.
Oh,
I just got here.
No, you missed the tacos and the whole thing.
What? They really had.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh shit! No, the whole city was here. The mayor and the police department and they dedicated the stairs.
Yeah, they did the cutting today, right? The ribbon cutting or whatever you want to call it.
I think they did cut a ribbon. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, Mike invited me over to his place for the little party thing. And
yeah,
so,
that's just starting. I mean, that only started like a half hour.
Yeah,
ago.
I was fashionably late. I guess.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what that woman said? She said, "Sorry, I'm late, but I got here when I wanted to."
There you go.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and that's their prerogative, right?
Exactly.
Prerogative.
Right.
Yeah. I went up and handed off my bottle of wine to him and said hello and thought, well, I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah, really.
I can't wait to see what it's all about now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to experience the entire.
Oh, leaving this.
Where are you living now?
What's that?
Where are you living now?
I live down in the Rio Grande, up Los Barros there.
Did you live there before all that time, or?
No, not the whole. I mean, we got the property for 9 years. I was in Slow for.
Okay. Ever in Shell Beach?
No, but I've been going to the Steaming Bean for 20 years.
Okay.
And
you knew Big Al then.
Oh. Yeah.
Big Al was one of my best buddies.
Oh, was it?
I played tennis with him every week.
Yeah.
Lived across the street from me. His wife's over at my house right now.
Okay.
My wife.
How's she doing?
She's doing good.
You know, there was just no way because I didn't really know his wife, and I got to meet the kids when they came in town this last year.
Yeah. The whole clan came in.
They did, and
they came in for his birthday party, which was cool too.
That's
did
cool.
You know that?
No, I didn't know.
Oh,
Wait, no, I did know that. I didn't know. That's when I met him at the coffee shop, I think.
Okay.
The thing was that not knowing them very well, I didn't know how to reach out without it being weird.
Yeah.
When it all happened.
You know what? There's so many people that reached out, and none of it was weird.
Okay. Yeah, no, he was amazing, and it just broke my heart. I was out of the coffee shop for about a week and a half.
Yeah, he was one of my best buddies. You know what? One time I was at Home Depot, and I didn't want to come back and get this measurement I needed, and I called his house. He didn't have a cell phone or never used it. Right. So I called his house. He wasn't home. So I called the Steaming Beam. I said, "Hey, is Big Al there?" I said, "Just a minute." And I gave him the phone.
Yeah.
And I told him, "Al, I need you to go up on my deck and measure this board for me." And about 10 minutes later, he came back with the measurement.
Yeah, he's
we went.
Man.
Edie and I and Al and Jane went to Tahoe just a few months before.
Okay.
And had a great time. We went to Shakespeare on the Lake.
Oh,
you ever hear of that?
Yeah, I have. It's amazing.
It was cool. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was great. One of the last times I spent with Al was that memory of that experience.
Yeah. Did they ever find out what happened with that whole deal and how it happened? And was there somebody held accountable for that whole deal?
It's one of those things where I don't know if the person was speaking or not, or paying attention or not, or just trying to teach him a lesson for not walking in front of him or not. I have no idea. But all I know is nothing ever came out of it, and the kids didn't want to press it. Bridget, Bridget, his daughter?
I don't know, can't remember if I met her at the coffee shop or not. I think I did.
I don't know that she went in that much, but she might have.
No, it would have only been when they visited that one time. Just the one time when they were in town visiting. After he'd had the heart attack and they came out and he had the family down.
Yeah, Bridget's an attorney in Wisconsin.
Okay.
So
they didn't want to press the issue. Did the person didn't stop?
Okay. I would think that if the person didn't stop, there were enough witnesses where they would have gotten that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I didn't hear anything along those lines, but I did not really ever pursue it because I never thought. Because all I heard was they weren't going to press charges and the kids were okay with it or something like that.
As long as the family, that's what matters.
Yeah.
And how they want to.
So you know what? I felt bad because I had told him about that gas station to get your smog control, and so he went and got his smog control, and then left to walk across the street and get a sandwich at Subway or someplace.
Yeah.
and that's when he got hit. So he obviously didn't go to the crosswalk, but even so, they should have given him.
They should have given
slack,
it right away. Yeah, absolutely.
A 90-year-old guy.
It was just hard for him to come back from the heart attack. We were all rooting for him, and then he was getting, we saw some recovery.
He was talking about coming back and playing tennis and playing pickleball.
Because we had thought that maybe he even thought in the beginning, maybe not. And then we started seeing progress. We're like, oh, he's going to get to play tennis again. We were all so happy for him, And
I thought so.
Yeah.
Because I've been through shit with him before, and he'd always come back.
Amazing man.
So, were you at his...
I was not.
Oh, okay. Over in Avila at the yacht club?
No.
Anyway, all his kids and grandkids and shit got up and gave it little talks about him, and he did some amazing stuff. Just amazing.
I was a little bummed because everybody at the coffee shop, we talked about it, but nobody was really being.
Do you know Kerry?
Yeah, you coach Kerry?
I don't know if he's a coach. With the schnauzer, I think he's got.
Oh, yeah, that Kerry. Yes, I do. There's two Kerrys. There's Coach Kerry and then Kerry.
I don't know.
Kerry. I can never pronounce his last name. Starts with G.
Gillis or something, maybe.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I do know Kerry. Yeah, with oh my God, Gracie is the girl, and then the boy dog is Gracie and whatever it was.
Kerry. Kerry Grant.
Yeah, Grant and Gracie.
Grant is his name, and Grace is. Anyway. So. His business partner is James Bednar. Did you know James?
I don't know James.
James doesn't hang out in the coffee shop, but he's Kerry's business partner.
Okay.
We play tennis every week.
Okay.
And have for years.
Yeah.
But he and Kerry, they go in and develop property.
Yeah.
They've got a big thing going in.
Big thing down there on Taft right now. Yeah.
Several units, apartments and houses.
Yeah.
And James is pulling his hair out because of all the accounting hoops they want him to jump through and shit.
Right. Yeah, I've talked to Kerry about all that stuff and how it's...
Okay.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
See, Al used to have coffee with Kerry every day, I think, as far as I know.
Yeah. It was rough. I was out for a week and a half. I walked in and I found out 3 of the guys that go in there regularly.
You know what?
Don and Al.
You know what? Amanda, the owner of the Seaman Bean, she told me that there was another guy that had a memorial that night.
Chuck. Yeah.
And everybody was surprised that Big Al wasn't at Chuck's memorial. And
that's when
Jane had called Edie and I and said, I'm at the hospital. Big Al's been hit by a car. So we rushed over to the hospital. I didn't have the heart to go in and see him. I just couldn't take it. But my wife went in and held his hand. And stuff.
I know a friend of ours.
I think she said he'd squeezed her finger.
Okay. So. I know Andy, one of the other guys that goes to the coffee shop all the time. He went down to see him in the hospital. Yeah. I was a little bummed the communication through everybody wasn't very good between all of us regulars calling each other, letting each other know, like, hey, go here. This is where That
Yeah. Well, that happens.
It does. But you miss those opportunities that kind of like to have.
Yeah,
so,
really.
Yeah. Well, I'm Garrett.
I'm Stan.
Stan, nice to meet you.
That's an unusual name, but I have met another Garrett before.
All right, well, there you go. And I always tell people Pat Garrett, if you know that guy's easy way to remember it, or Leaf Garrett, if you from that era.
There you go. Okay. Well, enjoy your evening and get back over to the
Thank
lakes.
You. Yeah,
it's a nice night over. It's just starting over there.
Yeah, it was a great little meeting. Nice job.
Yeah, as good as they could under the circumstances.
Yeah,
and it's going to save.
This last year with the weather, oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to.
Got it done it all.
It's going to make it last that much longer.
Yeah, it will.